What's going on, guys? Tyree the Tech Geek here, back again. And today we've got my 1 month review of possibly the best Android phone that I personally have ever used. And that is the recently released Google Pixel 7 Pro. Last year is my very first time ever buying a Pixel device. It was the Google Pixel 6 Pro. And honestly, it wasn't a very bad phone, at least not to me. Google's been kind of known for having extreme highs and then really bad lows. The extreme highs were sort of from the first Pixel to the Pixel 3, and then the lows were from the Pixel 4 to the Pixel 5. And then they came out with the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro last year, where they sort of redefined what it meant to have a Pixel phone with the more distinct camera visor and the non-bloat filled Android software. So the Pixel 6 was a very good phone to me, but I feel like this year, the Pixel 7 Pro takes all the things that the Pixel 6 failed at and reimagined them and reinvented them in a very, very good way. And after a month of using the Pixel 7 Pro, which starts at $899, I think this might be the steal of the year for anyone who's looking for a really solid Android flagship. I'm gonna tell you guys why. First off, you gotta talk about the design. The new design this year is absolutely gorgeous. Gone is the two-tone colorway that came on the Google Pixel 6 and 6 Pro last year, replaced by a uniform colorway at the top and bottom, plus the matte or polished aluminum finishes around the camera visors. I love the hazel colorway that we have here today, the sort of pistachio green mixed with the polished aluminum railings that add a little bit more protection to the camera cutouts as opposed to the flat exposed glass that was on the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro last year. I think it adds a really refined and prestigious and sophisticated look to the Pixel 7 Pro, and I'm a huge fan of it over the matte finish that comes on the Pixel 7. The side rails on the camera visor flow seamlessly into the sides of the phone, which helps give it a really complete design as well. The front display is much of the same that we saw last year on the Pixel 6 Pro, 6.7-inch LTPO AMOLED curved display, but this year the curves on the side of the Pixel 7 Pro screen are far less egregious than last year, feeling more like a gentle waterfall instead of a stock market crash. And that one subtle change to the way that the screen flows off has actually made this a far more enjoyable phone to hold in the hand and to do things like typing on it. It's kind of made it a lot more comfortable. You don't have to worry about those accidental screen presses from holding the phone a particular way. It's actually made it a lot more comfortable, and I love holding it in my hand for long periods of time. I'm shocked at that one subtle change to the actual screen of the phone made it a much more pleasant experience to use the Pixel 7 Pro. And to go along with that beautiful new design, you also get a whole host of new features with the Pixel 7 Pro. First of all, you get the new 2nd gen Tensor chip for faster processing and computing speeds compared to the Pixel 6 Pro, and it's proven to do that job quite well. The Pixel 7 Pro has been quick and snappy for me. I haven't noticed any significant lag or drops in frame rate from using my phone. The only time it ever dropped in frame rate or lagged at all was one time when I was trying to get back to the home screen, but I'm also running Nova Launcher on this thing, so it's okay. And now, of course, the cameras. The cameras are what the Pixel lineup has been known for ever since its inception. It was known as the king of cameras for a long time before manufacturers like Apple and Samsung started catching up. And this year, it still puts up a reasonably good fight. Now, in the Pixel 7 Pro, you get a 50 megapixel wide camera, 48 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, along with a 10.8 megapixel selfie camera on the front. And all that means is that you're going to get some pretty great photos and videos out of the Pixel 7 Pro. The photos on this phone are well improved from last year, and photos are just as saturated and punchy and full of detail as they've always been on previous Google Pixel iterations. But a couple of new camera features that are, I believe, exclusive to the Pixel 7 Pro have actually made this a much more enjoyable experience. And we'll start off with one of the main camera features that came with this phone called micro focus. Basically just a way to get a lot of those tiny details from a subject to really make them stand out a whole lot more. And for example, we're gonna have my cat Lila here. Please excuse her, she likes to sit in the sink. You can see a lot of the features from her whiskers to her eyes, to her hair, to her fur color, really come out in this macro mode without losing any other fine detail or touches. However, my favorite feature to come to the cameras on the Pixel 7 Pro, or maybe it's not even the cameras, it's just the processing that comes with that Tensor 2 chip. It's a feature called Unblur. Unblur basically allows you to take a really blurry photo that you really cared about and make it a whole lot clearer. And to illustrate that, we're gonna have a photo of me and my buddy Micaiah, love you bro, from a couple weeks ago. As an example, here's what the photo looked like before Unblur was applied, and here's what the photo looked like after Unblur was applied. It's an absolute night and day difference. And it's all thanks to the second generation Tensor chip. I'm also pleased to announce that the in-display fingerprint sensor that was a very big caveat to the Pixel 6 Pro last year has been improved. It's a lot quicker and more responsive. You don't only get that as a biometric option, you also get face unlock with the Pixel 7 Pro and the Pixel 7. But the more things change, the more things seem to stay the same for Google. Because if you're in direct sunlight, it's quick, it's snappy, it locks straight to the front of the phone. But if you're not in direct sunlight or in direct light, the face unlock is basically gonna no-sell your existence like Leatherface in the new remake.
Say you know me. Say you know what you did to my friends. You don't remember me.
Nope.
Empowering all of those great features and those great cameras are a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Google has marketed the Pixel 7 Pro for 24 plus hours of battery life, or 72 hours of battery life with extended power saver on, which I did not test because bloody hell I have things to do. But the marketed 24 hours is no joke whatsoever. I consistently got 24 hours or more out of my Pixel 7 Pro whenever I used it, whether it's on light days or heavy days where I was working, traveling, using maps, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, taking a lot of videos, photos, streaming. I consistently got at least 24 hours out of my phone. And to prove that, I actually conducted my own battery test starting on October 15th, the day after I got the Pixel 7 Pro. I began my day at 9:30 a.m. with 100% battery life. And I feel like a couple of you guys be looking at my 1 month reviews and be looking at my battery test like, why does he always start out his day at 9:30? I got shit to do. Bums. And the Pixel 7 Pro lasted me until 1:14 the next day on October 16th. So I actually got around 29 to 30 hours out of my Pixel 7 Pro, but always take that with a pinch of salt because your battery life is going to solely depend on what you are doing with your phone, so keep that in mind. Honestly, after using the Pixel 7 Pro for almost a month now, just about a month, just over 3 weeks, I can honestly say that this is one of the best, if not the best, Android smartphones I've ever used, and I'm not even lying about that. Honestly, after just about a month, just over 3 weeks of using the Pixel 7 Pro, I think this is the best Android phone that anyone can buy this year if you can spare the cash. The features, the battery life, the design, and the fact that you know that your phone is going to be supported with security and software updates for at least 3 to 4 years directly from Google themselves. This is an absolute steal of a phone for $900, especially since that $900 undercuts other flagships in its price range, such as the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which starts at $1,100, and the S22 Ultra, which starts at $1,200. I think the Google Pixel 7 Pro is an absolute steal of an iPhone for any Android user who's looking for a new phone today. And it's not even the Pixel 7 Pro. You can also get the Pixel 7 for $599, which is $300 less than the Pixel 7 Pro, and it shares so much of the same DNA except for that telephoto camera and a smaller screen. You still get all the same features, same great battery life, same great screen, same great features, same processor as the Pixel 7 Pro for $300 less. So that's an even bigger steal for any Android user who's looking for a brand new phone this year. And with Black Friday coming up, Google is already getting ready to run different promotions on the Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro. So keep an eye out on that. If you or someone you know is interested in getting the Pixel 7 Pro for you or somebody else during the holidays. Overall, I absolutely love this phone. I adore this phone. I do. I think this might be one of my top 5 or 3 phones I've ever used. Hands down. Don't at me. If any of you guys are interested in picking up the Pixel 7 Pro for yourself or someone that you know, I'll leave some shopping links in the description below. The Pixel 7 Pro is going to start at $899 with price increases depending on what gigabyte configuration you want. And you have 3 different color options. You have the Obsidian, which is the black, Snow, which is the white, and you have the green and gold hazel configuration that we went over today. Anyway, guys, this has been Tyler with the Tech Geek with my 1-month review of the Pixel 7 Pro. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.